This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Before we jump into this Kaladesh Remastered draft, I want to remind everyone that my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their store by clicking on the link in the description below on YouTube or the logo below on Twitch. If you do, it'll use my referral link, so check out their stuff. Yeah, they have all the Magic products there are, basically, so check them out. Okay, well, I said Cloud Blazer is my favorite card in this set, probably, and we're looking at one. Yeah. So, a few pretty good cards in this pack. I like Cloud Blazer, of course. Druid of the Cowl, Daring Demolition, and Renegade Map are all pretty nice. But it's really, I think it's really between Cloud Blazer and Daring Demolition. Either Poisoner is pretty good, too. So, yeah, do we want to take the removal or the Cloud Blazer is basically what we're looking at here. In this format that has so many cheap, powerful creatures, this isn't as good as it is in most formats, but the fact it can hit vehicles kind of makes up for it, I think. That said, this is my favorite card, so I'm just going to take it. I think it's close. You know, if we end up not playing it, it'll be sad, but what are you going to do? Let's get a Panharmonicon and like 6 Cloud Blazers. Let's do it. Did they reprint Panharmonicon in this set, or did they decide not to? I don't know. Ooh, wow. So this is kind of how our last draft, that red-white deck, started. We got both signposts in one color pair, and we're going to do it again here. This one's pretty nice. Does the, you know, lock down a creature effect. So yeah. This color pair is most about blinking things, but it's also about flyers. And both of these are flyers that are good if you blink or bounce them to your hand. So, you know, we're on point so far with what this deck wants to do with both signposts. It does feel like, in general, when they do these remastered sets, the archetypes end up being much more focused because they bring in, you know, they have to bring in cards for multiple sets after all, so. Okay, so Welding Sparks is quite good. Thriving Turtle, not so much. Renegade Map is nice fixing. Also sets up Revolt. So this, you know, is okay, but I think we probably take Welding Sparks. Or Renegade Map. We do one of these. I don't think we want to take a white or a blue card here, particularly. I mean, you know, these are both playable, but Welding Sparks and Renegade Map are probably things you always take over both of them. I'm going to go ahead and take the Sparks. You know, it's going to be kind of sad if we don't end up in blue-white, but Sparks is good enough that I think I want to take it over the map. Okay, so here we have some better cards to look at. You know, Ice Over is fine. We probably just take Ether Swooper, though, the flyer from this cycle. Again, all the cards in this cycle are pretty good. And either it or the 2/1 First Striker in red are the best ones. So we'll take the Swooper. I like it more than Windkin Raiders. At this point, anyway. You know, if we end up with a bunch of artifacts, it'll work out. So, speaking of a bunch of artifacts, this has affinity for them, and is quite strong when you can power it out. Yeah, I think we take a Gear Seeker Serpent here and see if things work out for us to play it. Okay, Furious Reprisal's not bad. This is one of the cards that helps us abuse our ETB effects. While also bouncing our opponent's stuff. Skyskiff's not bad either. I mean, Furious Reprisal is often just a 2-for-1 in this format, but it is kind of clunky. So I could either stay on color with the trade wins and on theme, or take what is probably a better card, but not an amazing one. Let's go with the trade wins. You know, bouncing your opponent's thing and also bouncing one of your things for extra value is a pretty good feeling. Also gives us an artifact for our Serpent. Okay, so don't love either of these vehicles a whole lot. I'd probably just take a Plunderer. You know, we'll end up with some energy and some counters basically no matter what we do, and it's also just a 2-mana 2/1 flyer. Serpent is good, but it's much more likely we end up in a deck that can play Plunderer than it is we end up in a deck that can play 2 Gear Seeker Serpents, you know? So... Okay, so Tezzeret's Ambition isn't bad. It's also not especially good. Implement of Examination. Basically, you get an artifact that you can then pay 4 mana to draw 2 cards with, which isn't terrible, especially for a Gear Seeker Serpent deck. Yeah, I think we'll take the Implement here. Definitely don't love it, but that pack wasn't exactly good for anybody. I guess if you're red-green, it had one of the signposts, so there's that. Well, look at these green cards. So these are both quite good green cards. The blue cards here are okay. I think now we take a Renegade map. We already have 1 card we kind of want to splash. Green being this open is something to keep an eye on. Okay, so Thriving Turtle made it back, and I think taking 1 here is perfectly reasonable. This does let us... It's a trick that also can let us bounce stuff. But I think I like the turtle a little more here. You know, yeah. So far, we're 7-1 today. So another turtle and another map. I think we grab another map. These can effectively let you play fewer lands at some point. And that's worth keeping in mind. They also set up Revolt. We don't have any Revolt right now, but... kind of only a matter of time. Okay, so we'll grab an Ambition here. Cuts blue, at least. Man, I liked Fenhauler. It was a nice little common. You can definitely splash this Welding Sparks, no problem now. Hey, look, we got one of these anyway. So white doesn't seem super open, you may have noticed. So that's something to keep in mind. We may be a completely different deck. That splashes Spire Patrol and Cloud Blazer. Confiscation Coup is really powerful. It's a mind control effect. Those are always insane and limited. It is sort of restricted by energy, but that's fine. Confiscation Coup is great. Fatal Push is really good. Yeah, but Coup, I think, in limited, honestly, is just better than Fatal Push is. Hope of Girapur. It's not a bad little 1-drop. That's for sure. It has an actual, effect, and it's an artifact. So Glintness Crane is looking like it might be good in this deck. We are at 3 artifacts, and maybe just take Gear Shift Ace. It likes vehicles, got good stats itself. Yeah, and that also has us take a white card finally, so, Ooh, another Cloud Blazer. Is that just what we take here? Yes, it is. Of all the Ether cards, this is the most disappointing one, sadly. Like the common cycle of Ether creatures. Ether Poisoners like miles better, for example. Alright, so we'll take another Cloud Blazer here. Ooh, Revoke Privileges is quite good. Really good removal spell. Another map or a Wingsmith wouldn't be bad, but Revoke is really good. So, we have now taken 2 white cards in a row, so maybe there'll be enough there for us in white. Probably not playing Tezzeret's Ambition. And I'm probably not playing this Implement either, unless I really want to play Gear Seeker. And right now, we're not playing Gear Seeker. Like, this isn't a deck it will excel in. Well, there's the Wheelsmith. Midnight Oil is quite strong in terms of getting stuff going for you. Tezzeret's Touch, you need a bunch of artifacts, but if you do, it's pretty good. I don't think you really want to be splashing a Wheelsmith. I mean, we could yeah, I don't think we really want to splash it. I mean, you have to play it early for it to be at its best. I think maybe we just take an Inventor's Goggles here. We do have several Artificers already. Well, maybe we don't have that many. We actually only have one right now, but I think we take the Goggles anywhere. Anyway, Gear Seeker is one of the best commons. It just takes significant setup, so yeah. So Specialist and Leave in the Dust are both fine. I think I like the Specialist a little more here. Nimble Innovator, you know, replaces itself. It's an Artificer. I don't love it, but there's not really anything in this pack I'm more interested in, so... I mean, Ether Poisoner, maybe. It's also another Into the Battlefield ability. Wow. Nature's Way still being here is interesting. It's a very powerful removal spell. If we're splashing red, playing Weldfast Monitor is not a bad plan, and we are probably splashing red. I think we take Nature's Way, though. It's see if we can splash it or, you know, not. I think it's strong enough that it's worth taking there. I think you need more than a few artifacts for Gear Seeker Serpent. I mean, because you want to be paying 5 for it consistently. Right now, I do think it's going to make this deck because we have 2 Renegades maps, an Inventor's Goggles, and an Ether Swooper, and we're likely to pick up a few more things. This pack's not very good for us. Don't really want the Skygate or Reservoir Walker. I guess I'll take the Walker. I'd say we need at least 6 artifacts to play the Serpent. And we're not quite there, but we can get there. I mean, and we do have crappy artifacts we can play if we have to. And it might just be worth it for the Gear Seeker, but we'll see. I'm hoping we pick up actual artifacts we want to play. Like some of those monitors wouldn't be bad. So probably just Thriving Turtle. I mean, these are artifacts. I guess. No, I mean, I think we're kind of pushing it already on high drops. But I'm kind of more likely to play a Mastodon than another turtle, I guess. So let's go with the Mastodon. It's probably not going to end up playing that. I think Welding Sparks is going to be better in our deck. Wow, that is a late Daring Demolition. I'm going to take it, because I'm not playing either of those. And it's not impossible that we end up pivoting in the last pack. Depends on what we see. Take another black card with that in mind. Okay, well, now we're not going to. Master Trinketeer is really good. Pumps all our artifact tokens and makes them himself. Flint Nest Crane, Peafowl. Those are things I would like to see wheel. But yeah, we take the Trinketeer here. So, these 2 vehicles aren't super impressive. I'd probably just take Propeller Pioneer here. Yeah. It also counts as another artifact, so... And Fabricate is better in our deck between Gear Seeker and Trinketeer, so... Okay. There's another Daring Demolition. So this does make servos, but you have to be able to sacrifice it for it to ever be worth it. There's a couple decent red cards here that we could grab because we're already going to splash for Welding Sparks. But I think Malfunction's pretty good here. I think it's what I'll take. Yeah. Servo Schematic is good with Gear Seeker, but yeah, we'll take the removal. We don't have like a ton of removal at this point at all, so seems like stuff's getting cut on us. I mean, there's just not much in these packs that we really want. That Long Tusk Cub, pretty sweet. I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to take the Garrison. I mean, I don't love it as a vehicle, but it's fine. Okay, so Ether Theorist is really good. Not really good, but good. I don't think it's better than Glint Sleeve Artisan, though. I like that guy, as you all saw in the last draft. We'll take him. Ooh, so we ended up getting double of both the signposts, so that's good. I'm down with it. Probably just grab another artifact here. I think we have enough reasons to grab artifacts now, and the PFAL's fine. So, you know, it's, you know, these two blue cards are too, but... So, Leaving the Dust or Eddy Trailhawk. I think I want to take the Hawk a little more. Okay, here we're going to take Glitness Crane. I think we have enough artifacts now to be interested in it. Yeah, we do have lots of birds. I'm down with it. Some nice art there, too. Alright, so we'll grab Leaving the Dust here. We can probably play 16 lands in this since we have 2 Renegade maps. I think our deck didn't really get there like this deck sometimes can on Into the Battlefield shenanigans, like ways to abuse it, that is. Green was definitely the most open color. So I think maybe we're not that interested in cards that don't do much except let us abuse those sorts of things. Like, I have a feeling we'll cut Alley Evasion. Yeah. Did I already take a neat Leave in the Dust? I did. So we'll take a Theorist. Alright. So. We are going to cut 1 land. So that means we need to cut 6 cards. So, we do have a couple enchantment removal spells, so sometimes we might be able to get back an artifact and enchantment with that, which is nice. Yeah, so I kind of feel like the evasion and the trade wins, I probably took this way too early. I mean, I was kind of excited because we started the way we did, but these cards are great even if you're not abusing their abilities, and those cards don't do a lot unless one of those is in play. So we ended up with 3, 4, 5, 6 like straight up artifacts, and then we also have Ether Swooper, which is basically 1 at 7, and Glint Sleeve Artisan, which is 8. So I mean, we have enough for sure. We probably even have enough if I cut Mobile Garrison, which I think is likely. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't count this either. So we're good. We're good on artifacts. Definitely. Maybe we lose Leaving the Dust too. And maybe Bastion Mastodon. Although, I kind of feel like Ether Theorist isn't really doing what we want to be doing in this deck mostly. Yeah, I think we'll cut it. Holding on to artifacts Yeah, we could probably cut Thriving Turtle too without being too upset about it. And then, yeah, I think maybe Leaving the Dust is our last cut. It's not like Nimble Innovator's great, actually. We'll cut the Innovator. Yeah, alright, this looks fine. We do want to go down to 1 mountain and then add back an island. Yeah, we have a couple doubles in blue. We don't have any doubles in white, so we'll go with an island. That's not what I wanted. I like to add in 1 jumpstart land when I do this. Not, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Deck looks decent. It doesn't look awesome, but I think it's fine. I mean, maybe not another 7-1, but I think it's fine. Yeah, that Llanowar Visionary is way better than the Innovator. So is Elvish Visionary, even though it's not like a perfect comparison. Okay. It's kind of a slow hand, but Glintnest Crane has a reasonable chance of hitting us an extra card. We have both our primary colors and can grab another. But, yeah, it's probably too dangerous to keep this. Yeah. I mean, we can get 6 of the lands out of our deck, basically. We have, counting Renegade Map. We have 16 lands. Yeah, I don't think we can keep it. It's not good. All right, down to 5. Okay, this is reasonable for a 5-card hand. So I don't think we can really afford to get cute with Inventor's Goggles here. Does kind of suck. We're gonna have 2 artifacts on the bottom of our deck for our Glintnest Crane, but I probably should have kept that first one. But you know, hindsight's 20/20. How was I introduced to Magic? Well, back in 1999, I guess it was. So yeah, we're going to put back the goggles. And I think the Peafowl. Yeah. I was... during the height of the Pokemon craze, I guess. I went to the store to buy Pokemon cards, but saw Urza's Saga Magic Packs. And bought them even though I had no idea how to play the game because I thought it seemed cool, so... Okay, so let's play the Crane. I don't think there's a great chance we hit something because 3 of our artifacts are now revealed, but maybe we'll get something out of it. Nope. Ooh, well... Drawing that is pretty good. It's probably the most powerful card in our deck, so... We're already down to 2 cards, though, you know, that's not really where you want to start. Thank you for the gift sub. 3 good, 5 you. 3 good. So they're all about fixing over there, I guess. So it would seem. Alright, so let's go with the Pioneer. Do I just want to make a 3-2? Probably not. That's true. Renegade Map will let us shuffle our deck. Yeah, mulligan to 5 is brutal. Confiscation Coup may still get us there, though, especially as slow as our opponent's start is right now. Like, I can steal that on my turn, and I think that's probably what I do. Let's grab our 1 mountain, just in case we hit that Welding Sparks. All right, let's hope we can win thanks to Confiscation Coup. I think that's our best hope here. Yeah, that's annoying. Ooh. Okay. I think we just go for the damage here. Malfunction this. I probably would draft Commander Legends if it was on Arena, yeah. We've got them on the ropes. Surprisingly enough. Confiscation Coup can do that. Let's play the Bastion Mastodon here. Although, playing another Flyer might even be better. But we'll keep that in our back pocket, I guess. Does our Mind Control get us there? Despite mulling to 5. We did it! That's the way to do it, you know, have your bomb in your hand, even though you mulled to 5, and cast it on curve when your opponent has a really slow start. A lot of things had to line up to win that game. If they hadn't spent their first few turns just getting mana, we would have been in better... I mean, they would have been in way better shape. And if they hadn't played a creature I could steal right away, and then I also drew Malfunction, you know, it was a series of fortunate events, that's for sure. This is another hand that's kind of questionable. We have some of our best cards in it, but man, I think we have to mulligan. Like, we have to hit a 4th land to really be in business. And even then, yeah. Alright, this is definitely better. Let's throw an island back. Yeah. We mulled to 6 and we're on the draw, so that's good news. We have a nice curve out. I actually don't know the archetypes in Legends, Aegis Slayer. The spoiler season was when I didn't have power and was scrambling around and everything, so I have no idea what the archetypes are. Okay, so it's tempting to play the map here. I probably just play the Trinketeer. This makes me discard a card, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll play our Trinketeer. If they make me discard something, it may sadly be Cloud Blazer that I want to lose. Maybe it should just be Renegade Map, but Renegade Map sets both of these up. That's probably the Pioneer, actually. It is certainly the worst card, so... So, I think I want to hold on to... Spire Patrol here if I can. Yeah, let's attack with both our creatures here. There's a decent chance something dies. No, I guess not. Play our Pioneer. Make a 2/2 servo. So the reason I wanted to hold on to the patrol there is because... Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, it's gonna be hard to win this one now. That's for sure. Has crew 3, huh? So the only good news is if I lock down this Narnum Cobra, it may not be able to attack me this turn. Play this Renegade map. This thing is bonkers. Lightning striking my guys. Lightning, well, yeah. Yeah, okay. So that means they can crew it right away. They might not do it, though. They might be too scared, which I'm cool with. I think I would crew it. I mean, they are going to go to a low life total, I guess. But if they don't crew it, there's actually a better chance of them dying. Because if I draw any removal spell, they're dead. Oh, they can crew it in response, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do. So, probably kill my Spire Patrol. Do 6 to us. Okay, so let's do this. Then let's do this. That's not really what I was hoping to see there, but... So that is lifelink, which is kind of a nightmare right now. No attack at all, huh? Guess they are at 3. Ooh. Okay. Gear Seeker can get us there, potentially. What happens if I attack with everything here? They crew that. Yeah, no, I can't do enough damage. Double Cloud Blazer is trying to get us there, though. Yep, it can get unblockable. Fact. I have to wait 2 whole turns to get there is the problem, and I may not have that kind of time, especially because they can gain life with their Marauder. If the Marauder attacks me, I probably kind of have to double block it. Yeah, you're right. They could have crewed it. That would have been worse for us, for sure. Yeah, that's not good. Man, Sky Sovereign is not cool. I think we could have beaten the vast majority of cards. How much mana do we have right now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't play both of you, unfortunately for me. However... Yeah, let's play the Serpent. It's also immune to Sky Sovereign's ability. So, I think we play it here. I mean, Spire Patrol is going to be helpful if they decide to be less aggressive again this turn. I mean, they can crew Sky Sovereign, but Sky Sovereign blocking isn't nearly the problem that Sky Sovereign attacking is, you know? They're probably going to crew it now, unfortunately, but... I can triple block it. Except they'll probably kill my Cloud Blazer or something here. Yeah. I think the life gain there is going to save them. 7. I think I just take this. I think it's our only hope of winning is to take it. And it's not a great hope. I mean, even if I manage to get through with all my creatures, which is unlikely, I still can't kill them. No, it doesn't really do anything for me here. So I guess I'll Spire Patrol Ridgescale Tusker. Or no, Aetherborn Marauder. So they stop gaining life. Wait, did I screw this up? Did I have lethal if I paid for this? No. No, I just played this, yeah. So no, I did not. Okay, so... I'm going to attack with both of these. We're probably dead no matter how you slice it, so... But, yeah. We needed to get revoked privileges or something for that Sky Sovereign. Oh yeah, I'm actually 100% dead. Yeah, I killed myself. I think we lose anyway, but because this can be crewed and then attack us, we're dead. Freaking Sky Sovereign. There were 2 cards in our deck that could have dealt with it. Would have been nice to get one of them, but what are you going to do? Yeah, it's one of the biggest bonds in the set, so... Okay, pretty good hand. Not the most aggressive of hands, but I think it's fine. Both of these could have dealt with that stupid... Oh, actually, this doesn't work. This would have worked. So I forgot Revoke Privileges doesn't work in that scenario. Thank God they didn't reprint Smuggler's Copter. Did they not reprint the common one that was like 3 mana for a 4/3 with crew 1, and then when it attacks, it does some silly stuff? So I don't really want to use Revoke Privileges on this. They are going to get a servo here. But there was a crazy good common one in this set, and I haven't seen it in the 2 drafts we've done, so I kind of feel like it's not in this format. I'm liking Kaladesh so far. It's a fun format. Well, I like that that's all they did there, I have to say. Alright, so let's Spire Patrol here. There's our Confiscation Coup. I think we hold on to it for now. Alright, so let's play our Glintnest Crane, see if we can hit something with it. We do. We hit our Peafowl. Am I more interested in doing damage here, or am I more interested in blocking? I think... Let's go for the damage. I can actually block that already, so... Can't block the Ether Poisoner very effectively, but trading with it, with our Glint-Nest Crane, honestly isn't the worst deal, given that it drew us a card. 2 mana, 1/3 flyer that draws you a card. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. It's not what it always does, mind you, but... Well, so they're kind of in trouble over there, I would say. Especially now that I drew a Cloud Blazer. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Fabricate and Revolt are both like super simple but fun mechanics that aren't that hard to get, you know, synergy for. I think they did a good job designing this set, especially for limited. Yeah, for other things where energy is absolutely absurd, they didn't do such a good job. Alright, this is fine. May even get back my revoked privileges later, who knows? Which of these would I rather have die? I mean, for the most part, the answer is Restoration Specialist. But Gear Shift Ace is more likely to be able to attack on the next turn, and I think that matters. There's a good chance they can kill it, but yeah. There is not a shortcut to check my record. I don't have it anywhere, but we're 7-1. We went 7-1 with our first deck of the day. And with this one, I think we're 2-1 right now. Ooh, Eddie Trailhawk. Nice little card here. So, I think that's what I'll play here. It'll let us get in for some more damage in the sky. So we're up against what is probably a deck more aggressive than ours. Yeah. But if we can manage to get Cloud Blazer out there, which we're not all that far from doing, I'll feel better about the situation. So I could use removal here on something, but I don't know that I'm concerned enough that that's what I want to do yet. I think we just attack with both of these. And play the Specialist. Yeah, the uncommon one I have seen, the 4 mana 4/4 one with crew 1. I have seen that one. So sometimes this can get really scary if they fabricate like twice, which they could do if they have one more land. In which case I'm going to wish I had put Malfunction on it when I had the chance. So if they can kill both of these with a Pyrohelix, that's pretty backbreaking. That's one of the things you do not want to see when you have 2 X1s in play. Ooh. Things are about to get silly. Okay. That's not fun. I do think I go ahead and trade with that. Ow. Okay, so I think we're just going to Malfunction this. Decline. So, let's hope they can't abuse this too much, huh? So far, so good. I wish we had a Panharmonicon in play. so that we could do this. They're probably splashing Cloud Blazer disgustingly. They're probably about to play their Cloud Blazer with Panharmonicon in play. I just have a feeling that's what's about to go down. Hard to win if that's what happens. Ooh. Also hard to win if that's what happens. My god. Okay, well. Alright. Let's see here. So I think I'm sending Cloud Blazer in. We're down with a double block to kill it for sure, so. Then I think we play Bastion, Mastodon, and Renegade map. I mean, I don't love this trade, but I think it's fine. So I think we play Bastion, Mastodon, who represents some real size right here. Let's hope they can't abuse this some more. If they can, we're in a world of hurt. I mean, just abusing this once could have been enough. It might be enough for them to win the game, but if they get another trigger going like that, I mean, that one's not that scary, but it is less than ideal. I was going to say, chances are good they only have one other self-assembler anyway, and that does look like it was the case. Okay, Cloud Blazer again. Do I revoke privileges that self-assembler and play Glint Nest Crane this turn? That allows me to attack with my Bastion Mastodon without too much trouble. Play the Crane first. Actually, let's increase the chances we hit an artifact first. Let's grab our special island. And yeah, then we'll Glint Nest here, I think. Because I also want to revoke this turn. Nice. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing to hit, but I'll take it. So I can still play Cloud Blazer this turn if I want to. But I think I'm more interested in revoking some privileges, attacking them. Chances are good they just block with a servo, or a Thopter, that is. Or just with their Thopterist, huh? Hopefully that doesn't mean they get it back and do something nasty. So I have one energy lying around. Let's do this again. Let's play our Cloud Blazer. See if we hit anything good in the process. Ooh, we do. Confiscation Coup is pretty nice. Okay, so I'm going to give this Vigilance. Attack with these three. Use this energy to give that flying. See what they do. They might double block our Eddy Trailhawk, but I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, the Gremlins would have completely destroyed us, so yeah, I'm glad about that too. I think we're in really good shape now. Because now I play Ether Swooper, which gives us some extra energy, enough to let us steal Self-Assembler. I could actually steal their Panharmonicon. If only we had done that earlier. I'll have the energy to steal the Worker because of Ether Swooper, so I'm good. All is well. Now I probably just bounce it, honestly. Stealing it's better. So we'll go ahead and Confiscation Coup on Self-Assembler. Give this Vigilance. Confiscation Coup is so good. So basically, no matter what they play, we can bounce it with Leave in the Dust. We just want them to not play a Cloud Blazer. Like, yeah, I can live with that. Can definitely live with that. And I can live with that too. Alright, we got there. Confiscation Coup. It's real nice. I think we can get away with this hand. We have a bunch of blue cards. Not having both colors hurts a little, but it's not the end of the world. We have time to draw more things. Usually when I say that, I just draw all islands the rest of the game, you know? Nice. Well... it's worth attacking here, I think. We'll just each make our servo here. If only I had a trick to back that up, that would have been hilarious. Uh-oh. Well... Come on, white mana. Do I block a servo here? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. I think we replay the P-Foul here. And then just, we stop attacking. This is a race we're not going to win. We need to stall out so we can draw our white mana for our signposts in our hand. So Gluttonous Crane can help us hit a map, which could then help us get that white mana. It also might put white mana on the bottom, but, you know. We'll have to see what happens. Well, probably means they make another servo now. Well, maybe they don't. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to glint nest here. Probably put a bunch of planes on the bottom. We did put one on the bottom, but at least we drew a card off of it. So they're going to scry. Let's hope they don't have, and there's a good chance they do, Dawn Feather Eagle would be pretty backbreaking right now. Cloud Blazer's pretty backbreaking, but we can catch back up to that later on. If nothing else. Okay, well. Sure. We can at least play our Serpent next turn, assuming these two survive. Well, it does still count. Okay, we can actually play the goggles here for free, basically. So we will. And we play Gear Seeker. Look at our mono blue deck go. If they do have a Dawn Feather Eagle, they are drastically increasing their chances of finding it. Okay. Well, I think I just double block this and take the rest. Probably have a revolt trigger that's going to happen because of this, but... Gross. My goodness. Okay. Well then. Should I just attack with this? If they want to, like... I mean, if we're allowed to get to the late game, we definitely win here. I think attacking with the Serpent is actually reasonable. I could have put the goggles on it, I guess, but yeah, I mean, just thinning out their board feels pretty good. I'm not really sure I want to malfunction anything. I think, though... I think I'm going to put this on my P-Foul and in the turn. I mean, they've gotten two Cloud Blazer triggers, so surely they're going to win this in the long run, you know? But right now, you know, their board is being held in check, largely by ours. Okay. Seriously? That's what you got for me? Okay, so... I'm gonna attack with this Gear Seeker again. I guess I can make it unblockable. It's not worth it. We're just gonna attack with it. Do I need to malfunction something here to not get destroyed? I don't think so. We have 3 blockers. We're okay. What is even going on here? Okay, so here, let's put this on our Serpent. Then, move it back to the P-Foul. That's sad. Okay. This can be a pretty strong attack, but it's not going to kill us. Why crew it with that? Why not crew it with your 1/3? Am I just dead? Am I wrong about it not killing us? That's a pretty aggressive attack. No, I'm right. Oh, they could have Inspired Charge. I don't think there's any point in playing around that, though. We're dead pretty much no matter how things go here. It's probably Inspired Charge, but... No? Okay. Oh my god. I never thought this day would come. So I think we actually need to lead with Spire Patrol to try to stabilize here. Although maybe Propeller Pioneer is fine too. Two bodies is good, but... so many options. Yeah, let's go with Spire Patrol. We'll tap this down. And then we're going to move these to the Glint Nest, Train, and end our turn. Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy here that we managed to survive to this point. And I actually feel like we're in decent shape. I mean, our low life total is not great news, but other than that, our board is solid enough to keep us in this game. Which is a surprise, I think. Okay, so... I'm leaning towards attacking with Spire Patrol here. I probably want to equip it first, I guess. But then I want to have the mana to move it to a blocker, which kind of matters. So we can definitely get away with attacking with the Serpent, though. I think we'll attack with the Serpent. Nice. Do some damage. Then we'll play Cloud Blazer. And this Renegade map. Hey, Confiscation Coup. I knew it'd show up eventually. So, I don't really think we need to use the coup just yet. Let's grab a Plains. Finally, let us double spell here. Alright, so... I'm going to send in Gear Seeker and Spire Patrol. Wow. Okay. That works for me. Alright, so let's play our Pioneer here. We'll make a Servo. Do I want to attach Inventor's Goggles? I think... no. Then we play our Trinketeer, I think. Do you think maybe they have Fumigate? You know, even if they do, we can come... I mean, we can survive Fumigate. But if they have Fumigate, it's going to be ugly. I guess I should use the map before my draw step to slightly increase the quality of my draws. So, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how they come back. Yeah, that's probably true. They would have blocked more. That's a pretty crazy game that we won in terms of how it started for us. Didn't look like it was going to go well when it took us 9 turns or whatever to draw white mana. Alright, good hand. Actually going to maybe make some energy with Skyship Plunderer. So far, it's just been a 2 mana 2/1. So yeah, I think I want to play the Plunderer first, then Ether Swooper. That way I can multiply my energy next turn. Oh, I can do it anyway. No, I can't. Yeah, let's go with the Plunderer. Why do you have Reach? That's no fun. That is no fun at all. So, probably just attack with my Swooper this turn. I could malfunction this, but I think I'll just play my P-Foul. Oh, nice. So yeah, we are going to attack just to make a servo here. I wonder if they have a trick to kill it. If they do, it's kind of okay with us. I mean, at this point, we keep a servo no matter what they do, so if they use a whole card, it doesn't upset us very much. What is the logic between it having reach? It's a good idea. If it's like Fabricate token was a little bird, maybe that would make sense. Team Outrider's pretty gross. They're probably going to go with 4/4. No, they're not. Okay. Fine by me. Well, there's Confiscation Coup. We're going to Cloud Blazer, though, obviously. That's what we want to do here. Nice. And, yeah, no attack. So we can Spire Patrol on Artisan this next turn, and then actually attack with all our flyers. Seems reasonable. So I'm going to block that with P-Foul. If they kill it, they kill it. You know, I'm okay with it. Uh-oh. That card's pretty nasty when it works out, and it certainly worked out there. The good news is, our Specialist can get back to P-Foul at some point. So... So this turn, I think I play Glint Nest Crane and then the Specialist. Yeah, that's annoying. Costs 4. Stealing it is starting to look pretty good. Yes, we'll take 3 here. I'd probably steal it on my turn. Put another counter on your Hornet. Darn it. They didn't do it. So yeah, we're going to Confiscation Coup the Hornet. The Artisan's a little tempting, but I'm not that worried about it. Why does it want me to choose that? I don't want to choose that. And we'll end our turn. Wish we had a way to get it back. That would be really nasty. Okay. At least I made them kill their own creature, you know? Man, Trample's annoying. Okay, so we're at 7 mana, right? Yeah. So I think we'll play our Spire Patrol here. Tap that down. Back with all those. Do I want a 3/3 more? Nah, I don't think so. Not on this board. That's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. We're going to take the 5. Time to malfunction the Outrider, although it honestly might be better to malfunction the Artisan because I can just start attacking in the air. They can hit me for 5 on the ground, at least, but I can hit them for like 7 in the air. We'll see. It's not the worst plan. Ooh, that's a pretty sweet card. I kind of forgot about it till just now. Lets them scry every turn and draw cards if they pay extra green mana for their spells. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and... Why do these two both have to have Trample? It makes my Restoration Specialist really sad. So it's probably better to go for the Outrider, sadly. I just think that's going to be a race we lose in the long run. And I can still hit them for 7 this turn. So, yeah. Yep. Hold on to this land. Uh-oh. He's bonkers. He doesn't do anything on his own, but once you start putting counters on things, he is outrageous. Multiplies them and everything. Yeah, so we're just going to take 3. Player Gear Shift Ace here. What do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. I can't get through for enough to make an attack worth it yet. Yeah, right now they only have 1 forest. I'm sure they'll scry into an extra one at some point. There it is. Another Spire Patrol would be pretty big. Okay. So, if I block and kill this, it will put 2 counters on their Artisan. I think I'm okay with that, especially because I have First Strike. Ouch. Okay. Less okay with it now. Okay. So... is it worth grabbing my P-Foul? I mean, it is a pretty big upgrade on this board, so I think it probably is. What the heck? Looks like we're getting a bug because it won't let me select my P-Foul. Oh, okay. It was just displaying incorrectly. That's a better bug than the alternative. I think we probably lose that one. Yeah, I felt like I selected it, but it said select 0. Ah, I see. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we're probably dead. I'll be surprised if we're not. Okay. So, I could take the hit from the 5. I mean, just barely. So if I can set up good blocks elsewhere... that's not really a good block. So I have 5 creatures to block, and I have 5 creatures. So I'm not going to be able to double block anything. So the best I'll be able to do... is this. Oh no, 6 gets through. I think we're dead, yeah. 6 gets through no matter what we do. Ow. Yeah, we've had some sad hands. Like, throw a Renegade map into this hand, and it's awesome. But as it currently stands, I mean, granted, you know, like, what? 11 of the cards in our deck could get us white mana, and we're on the draw. And this could hit a Renegade map. You know what? I'm going to keep it. Our chances of hitting white mana are pretty good between just drawing cards and our Glint Nest Crane. See how quickly we regret this. Scrap Heap Scrounger is not good news. If I get my Gear Shift Ace out, I won't be so worried. Of course, that's how that went. I'd say we're in some trouble. Seems pretty fun so far. BR in K seems fun. Okay. Well, you can do that, which matters. Alright, well, I can at least cast Leave in the Dust, you know? At least there's that. I think we just take this. If they just end their turn, I think I leave in the dust the Scrounger. Yeah. So I'm guessing they're going to make us discard here and draw a card. Well, that's gross. Let's have them make their choice before... Yeah. Make 2 1/1s. And then I could leave in the dust a token, which they won't get back, period, but I think bouncing the Scrounger is a little bit better. Oh my goodness. Mana has not been our friend here. I mean, we managed to win 1 game that started like this, but I don't know that we're going to be able to win 2 that start like this. So, Gear Shift Ace is going to be pretty good if we can ever play it, but probably not as good as our other... Maybe we want it more than the Eddy Trailhawk. Yeah, I think we do. Hello. And I can also search up another planes with our map if I want to. I think we just play our big creature here and hope they can't kill it. Even if they can, it's not like we're dead on the spot. I mean, if I play the Trinketeer, it will immediately equip this, which will make it a 4/4. That's not nothing, but I think I'm just going to play the Mastodon for now. They still only need 1 kill spell to really mess us up, so... no matter what we played there. Yep, and there's that. So when we grab a plains here, and I think that's what we're going to do, despite, you know, having red as a splash, I think we grab a plains so that we can double spell. Oh good, another Lifecrafter's Bestiary. I guess we can draw a card first. See what happens. Okay. In that case, we're going to grab this plains. And I think we play Gear Shift Ace and Master Trinketeer. They have all the removal. I think they're about to kill our Trinketeer too. Yeah, you can't start out this far behind against someone who has 10 removal spells. It just doesn't work out most of the time. Unlicensed Disintegration would be bad here. Okay. See what you did there. I have to block this, so... And of course, Scrap Heap Scrounger can just come back. Okay, how sad is this? We're gonna have to put Revoke Privileges on a servo so we don't die. That is sad. Yeah. Yep. We started pretty well in this draft, but play an artifact. Oh yeah, that'll do it. 4/3, not too bad. I mean, was hoping for at least 5-3, but I'll take 4-3 on that deck.